right, we all know about old Rampage Jackson's son, Raja. I don't know. Is it Jackson? Raja Jackson. We all know he lost his fucking mind, went crazy, and beat the living hell out of a veteran. We all know this, unless you're not on the internet constantly. Which, hey, proud of you. You are doing great for your life. But old homeboy found out he was banned from Kick, which is hard as hell to get banned from Kick, unless you're like super weird, doing some pedo stuff at parties and admitting it. I'm looking at what's his name? What's his name? He just popped up on my Twitter the other day. Forget his name. Yeah, yeah, homeboy and his other homeboy talking about he doesn't care their age. But anyways, it's hard to get kicked off Kick. And then Dana White came out and said, "Look here, bitch. You're banned from any of our UFC events ever." And this is a guy that's trying to become a UFC fighter, so he's fucked his career for life. If not, permanently fucked his life going to jail. But as of right now, this motherfucker has not been arrested, has not been brought up on any charges, and he's got people defending him more than you would expect.
Yeah, that's blowing my mind.
That is, it's beyond ridiculous that he's got people that are defending him after his events. So we're gonna take a couple clips, and then we're gonna. They did a podcast last night. I missed my opportunity because nobody had reacted to this, but everybody by now is there's at least 50 videos on YouTube of this already. So we're just gonna pull some little parts from the video of the Epic, who is the guy that actually pulled Raja off of Stu, and he kind of gets really emotional about it because, I mean, this is somebody that he considers a family member because, wrestling family, they have their whole bond there. But let's take a look at this. This is after old homeboy find out he got banned from UFC events, and he got banned off Kick.
He got banned from all UFC events too.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I'm gonna take a break from it for a while, but
He's gonna take a break from it for a little bit. I wonder why you would be taking a break from it. Is it because you might possibly be arrested? You might be sitting in court for a little bit that you might not be able to stream.
Men- Mental asylum.
Yeah.
They said the guy, he said that he doesn't even remember what happened.
Yeah.
He probably blacked out when he did it.
No. Well, so Stu went unconscious. So Stu.
Oh, I'm saying this guy that was pounding him, he probably blacked out of fury of rage or something as well.
He might have
Oh,
been
I was
going through
talking
blind
about-
rage.
I
Yeah.
was talking about Stu though.
Oh yeah. He was knocked out off the slam alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't even remember the slam or none of that. He doesn't.
That's
he
so
doesn't-
fucked.
Yeah.
And anybody that's like, oh well, Stu started this doing the backstage thing, which is where we have Mark Henry of all people. Mark Henry, former World's Strongest Man, WWE World's Strongest Man, and I'm gonna try to as much as I can. I mean, you can see this man's literally beating the living hell out of him. I wish my cat's butt would like cover the screen, but anyways, Stu sitting here. This is just fucking ridiculous. This you can tell this man's not. He's not conscious. Not last night. So yes, it would have been last night. Last night, he was medically induced into a coma. So he was medically induced into a coma. to stop the or the brain bleeding and the brain swelling from being hit. So they reported that the swelling had gone down. This morning, his brother came out with some comments and everything else. But Mark Henry, I mean, it's just, I mean, I read the comment, but it's, I just don't. I don't understand why people are defending him. You also have like Rob Van Dam like responding to it and saying, "Oh well, I've got Raj's back right now," and it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, obviously, it wasn't that big of a deal that he hit him with the can. Like, I understand Homeboy had a concussion. Okay, I understand. Not sure why you're there at one of these events. I know you're not scheduled to do anything, but why
It wasn't like before he hit him with the can. He didn't know he was like not a wrestler,
No,
right?
he
Or
didn't.
something?
As far as they reported so far, is he didn't understand that he was there to support his friend, which is the dude in the cowboy. I think it's like AJ or something like that. I'll pull up his name again.
Andre, that was the dude that he was talking to.
Yeah, that called him.
Yeah.
So he didn't know, so that he did the shoot, just the goof, because it was a prop can. The prop cans are kind of like what Stone Cold used to have. Stone Cold had prop cans. That's why like when Stone Cold would do the cans, it would be so much fucking foam everywhere. So he was using prop cans that had so much more carbonation in them that it would make it look like it's so much more than what it was. Because if you've ever drank a beer, you're not getting that kind of fucking effect, realistically. No matter how much you shake up the cans and throw them up, it doesn't work like that. But yeah, Henry. This is his comments. Mark Henry has publicly blamed former military pro wrestler Psycho Stu for the incident in which he was beaten brutally by Raja Jackson. Mark Henry, you have got to be careful. One, who you are messing with, a psycho, and I'm not talking about Stu. And two, what kind of example you are as a veteran. Not sure where being a veteran comes into this situation, but apparently you being a veteran, you have to, I mean, veterans, I don't even think veterans are held at a higher standard, at least in my opinion. The veterans are just like us. They should be respected a little bit more for what they do for our country, but it's also one of those things where people are like, well, you sign up to do this. Yeah, they sign up to put their life on the line to protect us. We should appreciate them a little bit more. But, I appreciate my military for what they do. If indeed what I saw was what I saw, which is people before the show during the daytime drinking, and you break a bottle. So first of all, right here, break a bottle. Wasn't a bottle. It was a can. So already, Henry looks dumb.
Prop can at that.
Yeah, a prop can. It's not even a real can. And you break a bottle over a guy's head and talk trash like the guy was not going to do anything. Was not going to do nothing. Yeah, you are at fault. They were hyping it up like it was going to be part of the program. So it's literally talking trash like you would do any wrestler does. It's part of their kayfabe. To quote Vince McMahon, the weirdo. Just a bad take, in all honesty. I mean, I love Mark Henry.
I can see their angle. It's not a good angle, but I can see it. They're basically saying that, like, talk shit, get hit type shit.
Yeah.
But, like, it's wrestling. Like, even though it's independent, it's not WWE. Like, they're still playing it up for the cameras and shit. Like, that's why he even said you're not gonna sell it.
Yeah, he made the comment about him. You know, you're not gonna. Are you gonna sell it? Because I mean, typically, like if you've ever watched wrestling, I mean, come on, have we seen The Rock when The Rock gets stunnered?
Yeah, but you never all of that doesn't like yeah, we thought that was brutal and all that, but like you could tell the difference of a guy just sitting on a guy's chest just pounding his face in.
Oh yeah,
Like,
100%.
and I thought, and that that's more brutal than like the Mankind match where he was fucking tombstone through the metal cage.
Or thrown off the fucking cage.
Yeah, like
Um, yeah, it's just goofy the way that like I don't see defending this at all. I really don't. No matter how you want to look at it, like, oh well, he did this, he did that. No, there's no like. It's wrestling.
It was clearly a miscommunication.
It's not even a miscommunication. It's. I mean, the dude called his buddy called him on the phone and said,
Nah,
"Oh
I
well."
feel like
No, go ahead.
I feel like Jackson Jr. I feel like he already had some shit going on mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
oh yeah, that was
he
it was like
had a
his
lot of
release.
yeah. And then this was just like a final straw. And then it was while he was streaming, so he got humiliated. And then like he's talking to his chat, and like they
They all
said,
amped him up.
yeah, that they were because they were like rage baiting him, saying that he was pussy if he didn't do anything, like he wasn't gonna do anything and all that. So
Everyone kept calling him a bitch and everything.
yeah,
Yeah, and I mean, I know there's been people that have been commenting on like, because I even have, you know, actual Rampage Johnson or Jackson, where people are calling him a piece of shit father and everything else. Which, yes, in a way, I can see him being a shit father because obviously his
Yeah,
son
but you
is.
can't control on how old he is. Like he's his own man.
Yeah, he is like yeah, 100%. But like, there's definitely things as far as like what Rampage has done with his son and the way, like the kid's looking up to his dad. He's in his dad's shadow, and will forever be in his dad's shadow. Like,
right.
it's always gonna be, oh, you're Rampage's son. You're Rampage's son.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always
That's
going to be that. And, you know, I guess, you know, that can affect your ego. It's going to affect his ego a little bit, I guess. But, you know, whatever. Big fucking deal. Grow the fuck up. You're not, you know, you're not going to be your dad. It's not going to happen. And I know you're trying to be better than your dad or go one step further than your dad. Cool. But you're not going to be your dad.
That's not the target that they should pursue like that.
No. And then, yes, Rampage, he rips on his son all the time, and he cracks on him all the time on their streams and shit like that. But, like, that's also where you shouldn't be friends with your kids. And I know I'm going to get hate for this. You should be, you know, there's nothing wrong with being friends with. Yes, there is. You're a parent to your kids, you're not friends with them. They can be part of your life and you do stuff with them for all their life, but they're not your friends. I'm sorry. They're your kids. You be a parent to them. You don't fucking play with them. Well, you know what I mean. But I've seen a few people like Ava and Preach commented on it that that saying that Rampage is a shit father, which it is what it is. But I've got this video of TMZ catching Rampage after all this bullshit, saying that he's getting racist people are doing the I got death threats, which I mean, if you're anybody on the internet nowadays, you get death threats. I mean, it sucks, but you get death threats.
Uh-huh.
How you doing, Mr. Jackson? Anything to say about? And first of all, really sorry. We're really sorry about the whole situation.
I wish I could.
Yeah, I just Wanted to see if there was any updates.
All I can say is a lot of racist people give me death threats and stuff like that. Like, I'm a puppet master. Calling me a bad father. It's uncalled for.
That's uncalled for. None of this is your fault. It's a. You made your explanation.
Anything I say gets twisted anyway. So,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and turn it on. Thanks.
No, here. Hey, prayers are with you and your family, man. Seriously. No, seriously. Everybody exercise compassion here. Take care, Mr. Jackson.
Everybody exercise compassion. Why is Raja not in jail?
I agree. I think
It's hard to feel
Raja-
compassion after seeing the video.
Like there's
feel-
there's no compassion that needs to be felt for.
I'm
But
actually.
I agree. No one should be going after him though.
No, nobody
Raja-
should be going after the dad.
Yeah, nobody
like,
should be going after him at all. But I'm completely confused why Raja's not in jail. Like,
well, it's still under investigation. I'm sure
It
because they
doesn't-
got to look at the rules of the ring and all that shit. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot more than meets the eye.
Bro, if me or you or Kenny jumped in a
Oh,
ring,
we'd be
and
put. Yeah,
we would
we'd
be in
put
fucking
handcuffs.
jail. They would have
saying
had
if
us
you do
fucking.
that-
Go ahead.
that doesn't even the ring doesn't even have to be included. If you do that to anybody in general outside of UFC, like you're
Well, even
Yeah.
in UFC, UFC,
the
they
ref-
pull
the
your
ref-
ass
the
off and
ref-
tell you to stop.
Yeah, the ref would have fucking
Yeah.
stopped the fight.
hmm
Like, dude's literally, he's limp, and you're
Yeah.
still hitting.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
treating it as a UFC match. That he was like, "Oh, a ref is gonna take me off or something."
That's just it.
Whatever-
A ref
whatever
was
he said,
pulling him
he-
off.
Didn't he say I'm gonna stay on him until someone pulls me off or something like that? Someone said that.
Yes, he said that in his like
Yeah.
hype up on before he jumps in the ring. Is
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
that's
they
another-
told me I can hit him for real, and it's like,
That's another big fucking super red flag.
no, they didn't tell you could hit him. No, they said you can get him a receipt, which is in wrestling terms. For anybody that doesn't know, a receipt is
Payback.
hitting a little bit harder. Like you're stiff. You hit him with instead of like a little bit of a punch, you hit him with an actual punch, but not like
So I
repeatedly
would say-
over and over and again.
Usually they'll hit him with a level 1 punch. They were told to do a level 2 punch to make it seem real. He went like level 10.
Yeah. And yeah, like I feel for Rampage because he's got to deal with the bullshit. But I mean, he's also fucking sat there and admitted. I mean, I'll pull up the video here in a minute of where he's sitting there talking about like his two Japanese sons. He saved money back for college for them, and then Raja and his other brother, he saved bail money. Like what does that say as you as a parent? Like you knew that this
Eventually something would happen.
eventually your kid's gonna be fucking in jail. Like, bro, like that just
But
screams.
also,
Go ahead.
but also, if you think about it, like he probably just knows himself. I mean, because he's prone to that kind of shit. Like you remember in Ultimate Fighter, like he tore the door down.
Yeah.
He was
That'll
he-
forever be a meme.
Yeah, the motherfucker's crazy. So he probably knew like.
Well, I
Hey,
mean,
bro,
he's a
these-
street fighter. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Like this motherfucker came from the streets fighting.
hmm And then even more so, he knows that the Japanese kids don't have his DNA. So he's like, I mean, shit.
That is
probably
true.
I mean, it's just I understand. Like you do pass down traits to your kids and shit like that, but aggression's
Yeah,
taught.
he should have had a little more faith. He should have had a little more faith in kids.
Yeah, I mean, aggression's taught. Emotional
I mean, I'm
control's
sure-
taught. As
I'm
a
sure.
parent.
Nah, some kids are just they're fucked up in the head. I've had friends like
Yeah.
that had great parents, but they were just like a piece of shit kid. Always broke the rules for no reason. Got into fights for no reason. Just like had a weird aggression trait to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. How old is Raja, by the way?
I think he's in his 20s. Let me look.
So yeah, he should have already used that money to go
25.
to college. Yeah, he didn't go to college.
I mean,
Point proven right there. He didn't go. He could have went.
Or do anything else.
Hmm.
he could have done multiple things. He just chose not to. Like I understand him deciding he wanted to be a fighter like his dad. Okay, you're following your dad's footsteps, but realize how your dad got there. This kid was
Hmm.
born with a fucking silver spoon, and I'm not gonna say golden spoon because not all fighters are paid the best. And I'm sure Rampage was paid pretty good, but silver spoon in his mouth. He's brought up a lot better than most kids. And he made the comment, like Raja made the comment, like, "Oh yeah, my dad's got the money. I don't have any money. That's why I'm trying to get my own." And it's like, yeah, but you were brought up in the best situation compared to some other kids, and it's no excuse. Like it doesn't matter if you were paid, if you had more money, or you know, obviously, money doesn't change the personality of a person
Right.
for the most
Basically,
part.
yeah. That basically he just threw a tantrum.
Yeah,
You just say money doesn't change a person?
not 100%. It doesn't
That
100%
is the
change.
most wrong statement ever.
How's it wrong?
Bro. Okay,
Money
look at
doesn't.
the way your bosses and shit talk to certain people, or you know, a rich asshole that owns a yacht talks to like a regular guy at the place cleaning his boat.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you're born in the money, yes, you're gonna have a certain expectation. But if you're somebody that hasn't had money and then you get money,
Oh, you'll always respect that, yeah.
yeah,
Nah, yeah, I think Chaos might be right because like there are examples of people that acted that way before they got rich, and then when they got rich, it was just more annoying.
They just have more power.
Hmm.
yeah. I mean, money. I'll give you yes, flop. Money can change a person, but that characteristic trait was already there before they had the money.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess would be what
I
I would.
I agree.
That money just amplified that shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
I'm done with that one. Done with that one. All right. This was a podcast last night with the Epic here, who is the gentleman that pulled Raja off of I, Rajab. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's Raja. He's the guy that pulled Raja off of Stu. And you see this in the video, and I've seen a lot of people saying like, "Well, why didn't they pull him off sooner? Why didn't the referee do anything?" Reports have been said that most people didn't realize what was going on, but when you look at the video, I mean, I know it's a situational thing of like you're in that moment, you might not realize what's going on. It's literally when violence is happening, you don't know what's happening sometimes. And they even go into that in this video of you can tell like they make the comment of there's people that know violence and they see violence and they know how to react to it, and there you can tell that people have never seen real violence. They don't know how to react. They freeze up. Which even people that see real violence in their life, they freeze up at times too. So I mean, it's a double-edged sword.
Hmm.
They told you to watch out and be ready, and the fact that this had nothing to do with any of the storylines kind of shows that this was premeditated, right?
I think the premeditation part comes on the side of AJ Mana. You brought somebody that was volatile that you knew had issues.
So real quick, that's the friend of Rock.
Yeah, this guy, in my honest opinion, he needs to be banned and held accountable as well
Yeah,
because he hyped this motherfucker up so much before that.
he did.
Raja, who
Yep.
brought him to the
That's
event.
the small calf, small ass chicken legs bitch with the cowboy hat.
So this fight, whatever you want to call it, Raja Jackson,
Attempted murder.
right? This attempted murder. He landed like 20 something punches on him.
23.
23 punches on him. You pull him off, and then he tried to go at you.
23 fucking shots to the face
That's wild.
While unconscious.
while unconscious, and nobody stopped it except for this guy.
After like the first 5, I think that's where like they were started looking at each other. They're like, "Oh fuck," or like you start noticing people looking around. It's like,
Is somebody gonna do
what's
something?
going on?
Yeah.
yeah. No one wants to be that first person that jumps in to fuck up the whole fight, but
Yeah,
Hey.
it's a psychology thing that
Yeah.
like, yeah, that shit it's things are more likely to happen in a group of people rather than with just a few people.
Yeah. I mean, you think about it with a riot. It's easier to start a riot with 50 people
oh god, yeah.
versus a riot of 1,000,000 people. You're going to have more people that riot in that small group versus that massive ass group.
You, so that was he trying to continue beating him even further?
I think the culmination between his dad picking on him and all his daddy issues came out and all the shit that AJ gassed up into his head. Because let me put it this way, I don't like Raja. I think Raja's a shit person for what he did. But I think AJ's a bigger shit person for gassing him up to be in that fucking ring, to leading him to ruin his own fucking life, to hurt somebody that AJ also has a fucking problem with. You can't fucking tell me that's not, I don't believe in coincidence.
He was basically trying to put the blood on someone else's hands.
Exactly, because he's not going to do it himself. You know, the few little backyard fights he fucking got in where he got beat the fuck up, and then you got somebody that's a real fighter, trained by somebody that's one of the greatest of all time, and then you had him do your dirty work. He ruined 2 people's lives.
So what happened when you got involved with Raja? Why did
And I mean, you definitely have to. I mean, I'm not gonna be the conspiracy theorist here and say that he planned this out. I wouldn't say that. But the fact that he gassed him up and told him, you know, you need to make sure he gets his receipts. Get his receipt. Like,
Yeah.
it's just. It doesn't.
Just the icing on the cake. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I still don't think that he expected him to do that.
I don't either
Yeah,
because
probably
I
not as
mean
harsh.
when you see the fucking phone call where he's like, "Yo, I told you just do a double leg takedown."
Yeah.
he want to keep going? Well, I know his chat was like gassing him up too, leading up to it, which we've talked about.
Another reason why live streaming is toxic.
Yeah.
Just goes to show.
When you're a man,
Remember, as Tectone once said it, you have to be a little bit retarded. You have to be a little bit retarded to live stream. Which I'm sure
yeah.
I'm on the spectrum somewhere.
I mean, that's why it's a spectrum.
man, you're in control of your life. If you do things for other men, you're their bitch. You are not a man.
Basically
You're
what
a
live streamers
puppet.
are.
Doug, so what happened when you and him squared off?
I just went in there to stop it first, you know, because I was kind of in shock. I saw Stu. I saw the punches. It felt like slow motion. I'm looking around. I'm looking at Stu's friends staring at me, not running in. I'm only running in. Somebody f***ing pinned Stu after he almost got beat to death.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys.
I didn't see that. That's
I saw that
that's
earlier today. That's
crazy.
fucking insane.
Hold
Where
on.
someone's like watching it happen. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go pin him.
Yeah. Let me just wrap this up.
Motherfucker's dead right now. like-
Wow, he didn't even get the pin. What an idiot! Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what that guy was thinking. Wow, that guy didn't even pin this guy. This is a free win right here.
Hold on, Flaw. MTR covered it earlier. I'll have to find it.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I watched that earlier. That shit is wild.
Is this? Oh, that was the other thing right here. Like whenever you see, whenever is the referee, it don't even have to be a referee. It can be. I've seen it with like Seth Rollins, he had an incident where he had gotten hurt, and then they just throw up the X, and it's literally like, yo, we need to finish this up, we need to get this over with. Like there's something seriously wrong that happened in it, and I mean, you see the guy he throwing the X up. I mean, you see all these. There's Raja in the back. This motherfucker is unconscious, and he's throwing up the X's.
And it's not like these guys are new to wrestling.
No, these are all like Stu's been around for like 11 years.
Yeah, you said one of
He's
them was
been
the Rock.
since the beginning.
One of them was the Rock's brother.
Not family member. He's a cousin.
Yeah, yeah. But like, nothing. No, like first time fighters. That's what I'm saying.
No, not a single one of them.
Everyone knew what the fuck was going on. Certain.
Am I not gonna be able to find this?
And then whatever, like the friends defending him for his actions and all that crap. What?
Oh yeah, there's no way that anybody can like defend this shit. I don't care what people say. There's no defending this bullshit.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I think that was it. Look at this flaw.
Yeah, that guy in the blue pants.
Yep. He goes for the pin. The referee counts it.
Match over, done.
People are so chicken shit that they don't understand violence. They don't understand what's going on. They don't want to partake in anything. They weren't willing to save their friend. They would rather worry about their own image, their self, their match, or this. Sometimes the world stops. Sometimes the world stops. You could go to the store one day, be shopping for fucking groceries, and if you see an old lady get beat up and fucking robbed, you have to do something. Sometimes the world stops. So these fucking people are sitting in the fucking ring watching a man get beat to death that they call the fucking friend. The people in the back are fucking telling me, hey, can you go out there and make sure nothing bad happens? So now I got all this responsibility. But at the same time, if I'm AJ Mana, if I'm the people that told me to go out there, if that's the person I brought, or I know this whole situation's going on, I'd be right at the fucking ring. If somebody told me that Ian had the possibility of having a fucking fingernail being put out of place because somebody might be a little off in the ring, you think I would take a fucking chance of my friend getting hurt? I'd be in the fucking corner of the ring on the very side in the front fucking row. You couldn't move me from the fucking spot. I'd ruin the whole fucking show. Fuck all of you. That's my friend. That's my family. That's somebody who means more to me than anything in the world. I would never let something fucking touch him. I would die before something hurts my family. And all the people that call him family, where the fuck were they? And then when we're in the fucking ring and I'm breaking it up and he shoots a fucking double leg on me, by the way, work a better fucking double leg.
I thought that shit was so funny. Just like, yo, you suck at what you do.
By the way, you fucking suck at that shit.
But I mean, it's true. I mean, like these people that you call family or whatever, you know, in the not WWE, but in wrestling, and you ride with these people day and night, every single show, wherever you're going, city to city, and you call them family and everything else, and they're just letting you literally get the living.
Throw them under the table, pretty much.
Yeah, like fuck you, good luck. You're gonna die, but you know we'll be all right.
Like, you fucking prick. And then I'm telling you to fucking calm down. I'm not even fucking fighting. I'm not even being fucking hostile. Then you're trying to fucking work and get lower, do this, change positions, and I'm over here having to swim with you, all this other shit. And then you fucking punch me in the fucking eye. After we're breaking it up, you fucking loser. That's why you got fucking headbutt, and that's why I fucking punch you, and you're fucking lucky I was tired from the match before this. What kind of fucking person are you? You fucking low-life fucking clown. You want...
He bit him too. Because Raja was complaining about somebody bit him, and then it's the epic.
Probably when he
you
had
beat up a guy that's
Probably,
fucking half
I would.
unconscious. You punch a guy that's trying to break up a fight and not even trying to fight you. I wasn't even trying to fucking hurt you. The fuck is wrong with you?
So, do you think he wanted to continue beating up Stu?
I think he would have killed him.
If you didn't stop it, right?
I promise you he would have killed him. He would have killed me if he would have got the best of me. If he would have took my legs out from under me like he was trying to, he was going to do the same thing to me that he did to Stu. Clearly, you watch the stream when he's walking away. I'm tired of people.
He definitely. I mean, he snapped for one.
Mhm.
Because there's no way that like you just do that. It's just not something that just. I decided to beat the living fuck out of this person until they're a bloody pulp. Whether in your UFC or wrestling or, I mean, if you're on the streets, yeah, I guess you're gonna try to beat somebody to death. Even then, I don't even think most people aren't trying to beat somebody to death unless they have intent to do it.
Yeah,
I don't care how many times you've been fingered in your life, bro. I don't give a fuck. If you got
I'm sorry, that shit was funny. I don't care how many times you've been fingered in life.
a problem with the fucking world and the people around you, change your fucking people around you. Change it up a little bit. Go to therapy. Get some fucking help. Don't take it out on.
Yeah, that's something I will say. I mean, Kenny, you made the comment before, and then Reggie's program where he was, his self-help. Well, not even self-help. It's a life coach. You know, he made the comment about you need to surround yourself with people that are gonna build you up, make you better. Don't stay in that same group of people that continues to drag you down. Crabs in a bucket. Why would you stay around that shit?
facts.
On everybody else, and then you want to train by one of the best fighters to ever fucking live, your fucking father, use his fucking clout, use his fucking knowledge, and then you want to hurt people that don't fucking train like that? You're a fucking bully. You're a bitch. Fuck you. Everybody who taught you that.
So after all this happened, as far as the show, like, did the show just continue? Like, how did Stu get out of the ring?
Yeah, obviously the show continued because they fucking pinned him.
I assume it was stopped and paramedics came. Like, what actually happened?
He was given CPR. He was choking on his fucking blood. The paramedics came. I rolled out. Once I realized that my fucking blood was leaking because he caught me right in the fucking goddamn orbital bone, I rolled out the ring to go fucking fight that guy. I said, fuck him, I'm coming. And then everyone's holding me back.
And he had already, like, ran out of there?
Already gone. And then the only person who fucking...
And I don't remember if we watched that video last night. So what he's talking about is when he chased him out. So he actually, in the video, I don't remember if we might have watched it, but you can see him like Raja arguing with somebody like, yeah, man, you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna fucking come after me, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, that was him. He was the one going to go back after him outside the arena.
And met him as a fucking crackhead with fucking face paint who's fucking begging for fucking clout for the fucking internet, man.
And the one begging for clout was, remember that clown guy with like the dude's face, and I was like, what the fuck is that last night?
Yeah.
I was like, what is that
Right,
thing?
right.
That's apparently the crackhead.
That whole fucking night, there couldn't be anything more mismanaged in my fucking life than I saw that night.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm just trying to get a better understanding of like how the show went on. Who took him out of the ring, first of all?
Stu left by paramedics in his own blood, choking. A veteran, a war veteran.
Was he stretchered out of the show?
Yes, he was a load and go criteria.
After that, did the show just continue as
No.
nothing happened?
There was kids crying. There was women and children upset. The little girl, Sophia, in my tag team, she saw the whole fucking thing. And as an adult, that's my job to, is to protect everybody. And I fell really short. I talked to her dad. She said she saw everything. She tried to get out of the car, come back, and see if Stu was going to be okay. And it's fucked up. You have kids at the show. You have families at the show. We're supposed to be here for a good time. And why?
You can tell this shit really fucked with, like, as I'm, like, you make, the comments of, men don't cry, whatever. You can tell this shit really fucked with him, and he actually had care for, Stu, and it's like one of those situations that he's like, yo, this shit actually affected me. I actually see these people crying. I see these, it's, it's not one of those situations where, like, yeah, you're crying, little bitch. No, this shit, it was real.
I keep bringing up that fucking asshole with the stupid cowboy hat because you brought somebody that was volatile. You knew he was volatile. You set him up. You had him do your dirty work at a show where everybody's doing this for entertainment. And you wanted to do that? What a fucking prick. Both of those fucking people. Fuck everybody involved with that person. And here's my thing about, like, the Rogers situation. His dad is going to be hurting. His family's going to be hurting because of the trauma with the fucking son doing this shit, the embarrassment, all of that stuff, right? You have somebody that's unhinged. He needs mental help, but he needs to go to jail as well. You have Stu's family now, which I hold in a way higher regard. The dad's there, and I couldn't imagine watching somebody I love getting beat to death.
His dad was there?
AJ was talking to his dad from what I hear, so I'm assuming his dad was there and lying to him about what happened. And then, like I said, you know, there's Stu's family, now they're wondering if he's going to be normal again. Not just jail. It's not the
He's not going to be normal again. No matter what surgery he goes through, whatever it might be, that man's life is damaged forever.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna.
Unfortunate. That was very unfortunate.
I mean, the fact that he was seizing. I mean, if you see the video, you can literally see his body twitching.
Well, you said that you read that shit yesterday, like the times, and they said 15 minutes is death, and they said that he was knocked out for 15 minutes. He was unconscious for 15 minutes.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
So he almost died for real.
and he could be brain dead. Like, you may be conscious, but there's shit that might not ever work for him.
Too soon to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they said that he's coherent, but he doesn't remember anything. Doesn't remember the shit that happened at all.
Right.
Which that says, I mean, obviously, you know, when he hit the ground, he obviously unconscious. You're not gonna remember anything, but you know, it's just crazy.
tragedy of losing my son to jail. Is he going to be able to remember things? Can he walk? Can he talk normal?
What condition is he in right now, do you know?
From what I hear, he's having a hard time. He has no recollection of what
He was
happened.
in a coma overnight, right?
Yeah, he was induced.
Medically induced.
And he's lost all his teeth at this point, I heard.
Most of them, from what I hear.
He had brain swelling as of last night. It's gone down since then, and reports as of late have said that he's up and alive, but is extremely out of sorts, is having trouble walking, maintaining his balance, and they just took him off a breathing tube this morning.
Yeah.
That's so fucked.
Yeah. I think it was MTR that covered it. That he was talking about the breathing that he was underneath when the situation happened. Apparently, there's like your body goes through a certain breathing pattern when you're in that kind of situation. Essentially, where your brain's not getting enough oxygen. Obviously, you know. I forget what the type of breathing it's called. But it's like essentially like
Labored breathing?
No, not that. Was it agony? Agonal breathing. Yeah, agonal breathing. Agonal breathing is an abnormal involuntary pattern of gasping that is often a sudden sign of cardiac arrest or severe medical emergency. So, like, yeah. Look, cardiac arrest, stroke, drug overdose, severe trauma. Obviously, severe trauma in this situation, but... Or, I mean, he could even had a stroke in the process.
Yeah, there's no telling. Well, he was seasoned, so.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. He got pummeled. Like, to lose almost all of his teeth, like...
Almost all of his teeth, and then he's having, like, motor control issues.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, talking about, like, is he gonna be able to, like, have all of his functions back? Like, regardless, he's still gonna have to, like, think about the fact that he just came to and, like, all of his teeth were missing, and he's in so much pain, and, like, he can't remember anything. Like, that's gotta be terrifying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is altering him entirely.
And I think one of the comments, I don't remember if they make if it's in this that they make it, but Stu like when he was able to actually be conscious or whatever, he made the comment to his wife that he's sorry that he's in the hospital to his wife. Like, that's his first thought, is he's sorry to his wife that he's in the hospital. I just it just amazes me. It's just like, you know, your first thought is, you know, worried about your wife. You're not worried about worried about you. You're worried about how this is going to affect your wife.
Morning, and would assume they're just keeping an eye on him.
The fucked up part is Stu doesn't want his attention.
And he doesn't remember anything that happened, right?
That's what we were told. Yeah.
He's apologizing to his wife for being in the hospital.
Yeah.
So did the police end up getting involved?
Yeah, no, they were multiple reports. I talked to the cops. I gave them my information.
At what point did they show up?
15 minutes after the little bitch fled.
Besides taking a report, did anything else come of it?
We're actually being active. This is part of the reason I'm here. I was actually not present for this event. I was at home. I heard about it pretty much just like everybody else until I started communicating with my friends and colleagues at that organization, and they were giving me details. I have actually kind of stepped away from the wrestling world because of personal growing safety concerns and social concerns in terms of my reputation. So I have been slowly distancing myself from this brand because I am not surprised at all that this happened.
You're talking about that school specifically?
Yes, there are some great people in this industry. There are a lot of bad people congregated at this place.
There's great people at that school. I'll put it this way. Rikishi gets the fucking blame because his name is on the school, but that doesn't represent him. It doesn't represent Tamiko. It doesn't represent a lot of people there.
Or Rikishi wasn't even aware of it, right?
No.
He wasn't even in town. He was out of state when this
Honestly,
happened.
he's a beautiful person. I love him, and I love his son, Tamiko.
The most disgusting thing, which is the reason I ultimately decided to be present for this, given that my involvement wasn't direct with the situation that's gone viral, which is a blessing and a curse. Part of me wishes so bad that I was there to assist the situation and help my friend here. The other part of me is glad I wasn't there because there's a good chance I would have gotten locked up that night.
The fact that this guy's a fighter, he's a boxer, professional boxer, I could believe that 100%. And the size that he's got on Raja, he would have beat the living fuck out of Raja. Like, there's no other way to put it. He would have beat the living dog shit out of fucking Raja.
As well, if I was present for what I witnessed on video. But the most disgusting thing is that people at this school are being encouraged to not cooperate with the police. From what I hear, the police were there investigating the scene shortly.
Yeah, this is fucking disgusting. Please refrain from engaging in comment sections on social media posts about this tragedy. It will be weaponized in potential criminal and civil cases. Fly low. If law enforcement or an attorney for the suspects contacts you in any capacity, let someone here know right away for guidance on how to address them. Like, that's fucking ridiculous, for one.
Yeah.
Two, you're setting yourself up for even more lawsuits because you're trying to silence people and you're trying to tell them, hey, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. And you're also then putting your guys in fucking jeopardy as far as them, because now that you're telling them, hey, don't work with the police, your now wrestlers are impeding, or your superstars are impeding on a fucking criminal case. They're stopping information.
And also, what happens if it happens to you? Now that no one else is able to talk to the police about you, like if it happens to you?
Yeah.
But really, my thing is there is no need for the investigate. All the shit was live. That
Yeah.
whole shit, everything, just watch fucking Rampage's live. That kid or whatever the fuck his name is. Raja, yeah, watch his live. He like, what the fuck? That's why I'm so confused on why there's still an ongoing investigation.
Yeah,
Just go
they're acting
arrest-
like it's a big mystery. It's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
what happened? I don't know.
The whole shit.
We should look it up.
that whole shit, even leading up to it, like the person that was like he left the live stream running while he went and wrestled. Like the whole shit is still on the live stream. Yeah, like just watch the live. That's literally all they have to do.
Yeah, there was
It has the whole premeditation and everything on there.
I forget the commentator, but there was a UFC commentator that's like on Raja's side that was like, oh well, you know, the police aren't going to arrest him because Stu has to decide to want to press charges, and it's like, when has
No,
that ever been
assault
a
was
fucking
assault.
thing? Like, if the radio station I listened to, they were talking about it today too, and they made the comment about if that was a requirement, how would we ever fucking arrest murderers?
That was attempted murder right there.
Yeah,
Like what?
like it was premeditated too.
Yeah, that was premeditated and attempted. And yeah, like the assault is the least of the charges. Like, yeah,
Yeah, you're being nice by giving him that.
After Stu was removed, and there has been multiple requests that have gone downstream from upper management to not talk with the police directly if they are contacted, and to only let a certain group of individuals interact with the police. That is extremely dishonest. You guys let your friend almost die, and now you're trying to have people lie for you. And fuck you to every single person who replied to them, yes, sir. You are all weak sacks of shit, and I hope you rot in hell. You are wasting oxygen that other people could be breathing. Go fuck yourself. And if you continue to be complacent in this investigation and you side with the people who you know are in the wrong, I wish nothing but the worst for you.
You can see the rage in this man's face. You see it. I mean, they're both angry, but you can just he is fucking red.
Is there anything else, I guess, any inside information that people don't know about yet that they would be interested in?
How many episodes we got?
Talking about this whole situation, of course.
Well, I'm a professional boxer, and I've trained as a professional boxer for many years now. And wrestling was extremely new for me. I didn't watch wrestling growing up. I didn't really understand it. Everything that I learned about wrestling, I learned on site. And it took me a while to really understand this industry. And when you're someone who has seen real violence in your life and experienced real violence, things are very clear what's fake and what's not. And it is apparent that every single person in that ring is an absolute idiot who has never experienced any violence in their life. They should have known from that first slam that this was not a show. This had moved on from being a show, and somehow that individual was allowed to let off 23 punches before Doug here was able to intervene. Not one fucking person did anything.
And there was 5 guys in that ring.
there was 5 guys in the ring.
There was 5 guys in the ring because it was a tag team match. So, okay, I'm sorry, 4 people with the referee. 3 wrestlers and 1 referee. 4 guys in the ring. Couldn't pull Raja off him after that first initial punch. They sat in at 20 and let 22 other punches come down. And it took the Epic, or Doug, to fucking come from backstage and to pull him
That's
off.
bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah.
Behavior continued when they encouraged every single member of this
Like a
academy
Twilight
to
Zone.
stay quiet and not contact the authorities, not respond to the authorities, while simultaneously being extremely excited that this event has landed them 15 minutes of fame. They were encouraging people to repost their brother getting beaten to death and discouraging them from talking to law enforcement to make sure that the proper individuals responsible for this end up in jail.
That fucking line right there has to be the most disgusting thing. let's fucking promote our fucking company, but let's not report what happened.
You knew that
Yeah,
person was going to
share
get
it
hurt.
on social media, but don't tell the police.
Yeah. Disgusting.
You knew something was fucked up. I made eye contact with people from the side of the fucking ring when I was going in. I saw you by the fucking stage. It's not a big fucking room. You could have went around. You could have went through the stage. Well, what the fuck did you do? You watched your fucking friend die. You watched somebody that you call family die. That means nobody is important to you. Not me, not anybody. So if I'm working for you guys and I sell as many tickets as I do and I put all this fucking money, time, and effort into this shit like I fucking do, I'm your number one fucking ticket seller. I bust my fucking ass for you fucking guys. That means the minute something bad happens to me, you guys will just watch it happen and you won't do shit.
How long have you been there? 3 years?
3 fucking years.
Stu's been there since day one, and they let that happen
And
to him.
he's a fucking sweet human being.
Yeah, he was there when I was training 11 years ago.
Yeah.
I love you, Stu, and I'm sorry for the drama. And I'm sorry for the people at Knox that don't deserve this.
So, Doug, are you still a part of Knox Pro?
No. What's the point? They would
Motherfucker quit. He said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
watch me die.
Facts.
How can I trust you with my body? I'm gonna let you pick me up for a body slam? I think it's all fun and games. I'm having fun. I think it's fun. I get hit with
just
chairs.
gave
I'm not.
everybody PTSD.
Yeah. I mean, what was it gonna take that maybe they have somebody else come in and do this? Well, I'm not saying like they intentionally did this, but you know, you never know. You're gonna have somebody that's not trained in this or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I gotta give credit to the WWE when it comes to people like Jelly Roll, Logan Paul, fucking Speed. Like, they have all these celebrities coming before they even come out and do these matches and shit. They train them like a motherfucker, and they make sure that they're there to do it. Travis Scott, like they had Travis Scott come, and he wasn't willing to do all the training, so they cut that shit out, and they said, fuck you, Travis, we're not going to have you do this shit anymore. Because he wasn't willing to commit and actually do what was needed to make sure that their guys were safe. Now, WWE isn't safe all the time, but, like, for the most part, they protect their talent. Except for when, you know, you have people like Ryback who fucking hurt their talent all the time.
With my friends. But
sorry, big
if
guy.
I'm getting hit with
You
chairs,
suck.
metal fucking chairs, my head's bleeding. I got scars all over my fucking dome from this shit, right? And I'm having fun, and I'm thinking, we're all having fun together. But then I realize you're trying to hurt me, and then I'm thinking, maybe they didn't mean to fucking hurt me. But after this, it's apparent.
It's terrifying. You trust other people in there to do their job properly and to keep you safe. When you're a fighter and you have a fighting background like me, you're taught to keep your hands up. You're taught to protect yourself at all times. It is a rule of fighting. In wrestling, you are not allowed to do that. You have to present your chin. You have to present your neck. You have to present your entire body. And it's always a fear in the back of your head. Is this person going to hurt me? Whether they're not knowledgeable enough, whether they're not experienced enough, should never be a thought in anyone's mind. Was this person sent here to hurt me when I am put in a position where I am literally required to not defend myself because we are putting on a show? This is entertainment. They broke every single fucking rule when they sent that person, when they allowed that person who is a known volatile loose cannon of an individual into that ring. They knew exactly what the fuck they were doing, and everybody responsible needs to face the consequences.
Yeah, that's, I think this is the craziest thing since, like, the mass transit incident of something like this happening.
I still can't get over the fact that little Sophia had to see that shit. To know that she was crying, she was hurt. To watch Eli's face, my friend's kid that was there, and to see him, he wasn't crying, but he was confused. He was sad. You could tell it hurt him. And that's a kid that didn't need that hurt. He needs love. He needs community. And we showed him that's.
And in all honesty, that's going to traumatize some kids that were at that event to never want to go see wrestling again. It's going to ruin that for them.
That's how adults act.
So, do you guys know if Raja ended up getting arrested?
I don't believe so yet.
Hopefully. What I want more than anything, go get some fucking mental help. Go get some fucking counseling. Hopefully your dad fucking sits next to you and get you a hug for once. Stop making fun of you on the fucking internet, because apparently the internet and the fucking opinions on the fucking internet mean more to you than anything else. I don't think your dad's a bad person. I think he's just trying to rib you. He's trying to harden you up. But you're sensitive. You're soft. You think everything is a personal attack. And now look at you.
I mean, yeah, he literally sat there and let the chat rile him up.
He's on video, and this is where he's going to get real fucked, is he's on video as the chat's riling him up. And you can check the clips online. He's saying, yeah, I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to hurt him. I'm not going to stop. They told me I could do it. They gave me the green light. This is going to be real. He's premeditating the attempted murder that he is about to commit. And this is, I mean, millions of people have seen this at this point.
It's a fucked up situation. I couldn't imagine being a father and having a son that did something like that. And I couldn't imagine being a father and had a son who had something done to him like that. And I've been telling people even on Reddit, put yourself in everyone else's shoes that was involved. There was kids that were traumatized. Isn't it something that you want to sit there and just poke fun at, make fun at? These are people's lives changing, you know?
Yeah, and that's the way I see it. Like this incident could have been so much less than what it has become, simply by having some emotional control, because obviously he doesn't have that. He's obviously an emotionally soft person. He can't accept where the internet trolls, like if you're gonna be a public figure or you're gonna put yourself out there, like even me, like you know what, I'm sure eventually once I get a little bit of a moral following, I'll get those trolls that want to shit talk me and attack me all they want. Go ahead, I don't give a shit. I'm fat. I'm not the prettiest person in the world. I do got a slick mustache though.
It's just as long as you don't get overwhelmed by it, you know.
You have to have thick skin no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to be in those situations of you wanting to be a public figure, which if you're on the internet and you're doing streaming, fighting,
MMA fighting, wrestling, yeah.
you're going to get shit no matter what. You're a public figure at that point. But, yeah, as of right now, Raja hasn't been arrested. There's still investigating. There's nothing to investigate at this point, in my opinion.
There's not a damn thing to investigate.
It's right there on video. The premeditation's there on video. It's all there. It's goofy that he's not in jail. He should at minimum be in jail with no bail, but I'm sure when he gets bail, obviously Dad's going to bail him out with the money that he saved back for him, because he knew it was going to eventually come.
The good thing that I guess what Dana White posted, that's about it.
Yeah, I mean Dana White banning him.
He pretty much canceled his career.
Yeah, he's
doing that.
I mean, he might be able to go to like lower tier MMA.
Yeah,
fighting.
like local shit, but you ain't gonna do anything professional anymore.
No,
he's
I don't
done.
think. I don't even think he's gonna be able to do any of this shit. Seen.
Yeah, because everyone's gonna be scared of it.
Yeah, this is viral.
Like, they don't want to fucking die just for shits and giggles because you're a live stream.
Well, it's not even just like, if I'm an MMA fighter and I see that this guy goes after somebody that's unconscious, and yes, I know that the referees are a little bit different compared to MMA fighting, compared to wrestling fighting, they're different on what they actually do, because MMA, they actually pull your ass off, and if you don't get off, they make you get off. But it's still, you know, MMA, they're gonna yank your ass off. If you don't listen to them, they will yank your ass off and they will fucking ban you from the sport. Simple as that. And I think Dana did the right thing. Dana said, "Fuck you, we don't want you here." And I'm sure he's gonna get banned from other events. Like, he's not gonna be able to go to these wrestling events. He's not. I mean, I could honestly see him getting, if he doesn't get arrested and charged with attempted murder, I can see him getting banned from any form of fighting events.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, he's cooked. He's gonna have to find a whole new profession.
Yeah, and streaming's not gonna be it, because Rumble's not gonna take care of that. Rumble's not gonna accept that shit. Twitch? That's funny. Twitch is gonna be like,
Rampage
anyways.
2?
Yeah, he's cooked at this point. All over just not being able to control your emotions. And kids, remember, what's said on the internet doesn't make it out into reality unless you're swatted, but that's